Right then, Jack, so the last calculator paper I marked for you, you scored 36, so let's see how you get on this time. Okay, full marks there. £8.53 is correct. You haven't read the question properly. It's asking how much discount does Chris get. The discount is £8.53. 76.77 is what he actually paid for it. But I can see clearly there that that's the discount, so I'll give you the mark. That's good. Potatoes, a sack of potatoes wouldn't be weighed in grams. Maybe a bag of potatoes would, but a sack would be kilograms. BFCG is correct, so for that page you get 12. That's good. 99 is right. 2 marks. And what you've written there and scrubbed out is almost correct. 230. No, it's not. No. What you need to do is put what you know into that formula. So you know the cost is 230 equals number of days is 10 times 21 plus you don't know the hiring fee, we'll call it H. So that means 230 is 210 plus H. So what you're basically asking yourself is what do you have to add to 210 to give yourself 230? That's 20 quid. So H is 20. So no marks there. That's good, and that's good. 5 there, 9 for the page. £40.9 is correct. Now this isn't, but that is. So what you've done is you've read that wrongly. So it's a 5 kilogram parcel to be delivered by 9 AM is £42.99, not £34.99. So there's only one mistake there, and you've shown me plenty of method. You're going to get 2, and that is correct. Good. Actual height of a car is not 6 meters. An adult, a tall adult, would be 2 meters, and a car is going to be less high than a tall adult. So that is a bad estimate of the height of a car. And then your method here doesn't work either. What you need to do is basically take a bit of paper, measure the height of the car on the bit of paper, and then see how many times that stacks on top of each other. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, say 10, maybe 11 times. So it'll be however many times you've counted there, say 11 times what you estimate the height of the car to be. But you're too far out there to get any marks. Total for the page 6. 3, 6, 7, 5, all correct. Good. 29 is correct. What you have to do here is the opposite. So 17 add 3 divide by 4 is correct. But what you've done there, if you've done that on your calculator, is you need to do 17 add 3, then press equals, then divide by 4, because what you've done is added 3 divided by 4 is 0.75 to 17. So you've got the wrong answer there. Add 3 each time would be right, except you haven't written the word 3. Half each number is good enough for that. 4, 5, 6, 7 for the page. Take a look how I do that on the video clip. It should make sense and you should be okay at it. That is good. This isn't. It's divide by 4 on that side, so to get rid of it you have to times both sides by 4. So, oh sorry, no, that's okay, because you've got it embedded there. 32 is your answer, but you need to make that clear by writing not x equals 8, sorry Jack, x equals 32. I'll give you the mark. And that's good. Watch my video clip for that. That is something that you should be able to cope okay with. 5 for the page. 2592 is correct, so is 65%. 3 degrees, excellent, very good, 4 marks, 8 for the page. That is correct, as is that, so that's really good, 5 marks. Okay, let's see how you've got on with this. That is correct, but that isn't, so let's just see what you've done there. Right, the important thing here is to always work in pounds. That is in pence, so you need to turn that into pounds first of all. Now 11 pence in pounds would be 0.11, so that in pounds would be 0.1125. Then you do your multiplying. Not sure why you're dividing by 60, because there are 100 pence in a pound, so that's a mistake there, but you are trying to turn that into pounds. So you're certainly going to get a method mark for the first bit of work. You're then totaling up your two parts of the charge to get that, and then for 5%, you are correctly working out 5%, and then you are adding your 5% on to your 473, so that is good. But then what you have to do is subtract these credits, because what you're working out here is you were saying the total cost of the bill comes to £497, but then you don't have to pay it all because you've got that as a credit, so you can take that off and take all of those off as credits, and that will give you the total price of the bill. So that there should be a subtract, and you've also got to subtract the £24.25. You are correctly subtracting this bit, so that's good. So you've made a really decent effort at this, and I'm impressed with that, Jack. So you're not going to get the mark for the cost here because you're dividing by 60, not 100. I'm giving you the mark for the 5%. Then I'm giving you the method for the subtotal and the subtraction, but I can't give you the final answer because you've forgotten to subtract that 24.25. But 4 out of 6 is a really good effort there. Well done. 9 for the page. 0.13, yellow and green, no, because blue has got a higher one again. So in a game, he chooses 2 colours and wins the game if either of the colours is obtained. So the 2 highest probabilities are yellow and blue. And all you have to do for this one, for blue or green, is add the 2 probabilities together. So you do 0.24 plus 0.37, and what that comes to is what your answer is. This is good, and this you can do on your calculator exactly as you see it. If I just show you what we got here. So if you just use your fraction button to create the top and bottom, and then type in exactly what you see, 4.5 times 3.4, move your cursor down to the bottom, 7.8 take 5.9, and equals, change it into a decimal, 8.05. Now you need to give it 1 decimal place. 1 decimal place would be the 0, but because the next number over is 5 or more, that makes it nearer to 8.1. So to get the 2 marks, 8.1 is what we want. So you get 3 marks for that, no mark for that, total for the page 5. This method is known as products of prime, and I can't remember on the website in the topic list whether I called it products of primes, products of prime numbers, products of prime factors, but it's the same thing. Have a look at how I do it, because it's an easy method and you'll quickly learn it, and it often comes up and it's usually worth 3, 4 or 5 marks. That doesn't do it. Now with this one, where there's an X, you need to use brackets. Okay, And what you need to do is, first of all, where there's an X, put 1.4. So not 1.5 there, 1.4 and 1.4. And you can type it on your calculator exactly as you see it. So 5, instead of X, bracket 1.4, close bracket. Cubed is the button there, X with a square on top, and you type a 3 in there. Move the cursor along, plus 2, open bracket, 1.4, close bracket, squared, plus open bracket 1.4, close bracket. That comes to 19.04. You do the same thing again then, but putting 1.5 in, and it comes to 20 point something. No, it doesn't. It comes to 22 point something. So what you're showing then is, if you put 1.4 in, it's less than 20. If you put 1.5 in, it's bigger than 20. So the answer, the value of X, must be between 1.4 and 1.5. It's called trial and improvement. Again, if you can use your calculator, have a look on the topic list for trial and improvement. It's quite an easy method again to get your head around. This is tough. It's Pythagoras, it's area of a triangle, it's volume of a prism. So there's 3 different challenging pieces of maths in there. Have a look at my video clip, see what you think. Okay, Jack, so you got 36 last time, so we're looking for an improvement on 36. 12, 21, 27, 34, 39, 47, 56, 61. That's a massive improvement. It's not quite up to a grade C, it's a grade D, but you're only 9 marks off a grade C there. So if you can just go in, have a look at some of the things you got wrong, see if you can pick those marks up, learn how to do things like products of primes, and trial and improvement, and I think you're going to walk a grade C. Well done.